In 1971, a man using the name D.B. Cooper boarded a commercial flight in the United States. There was nothing unusual about him. He wore a simple suit, a tie, and carried a briefcase. He didn't draw attention. He didn't act nervous. To everyone on that plane, he was just another passenger. But shortly after takeoff, everything changed. He handed a note to a flight attendant. At first, she thought it was just a phone number, something she could ignore. But then he leaned closer and said something that changed the entire situation. You might want to read that. The note claimed he had a bomb. Inside his briefcase, he showed what appeared to be wires and explosives. He was calm, controlled, precise. He didn't shout. He didn't panic. He simply made demands. $200,000 in cash, 4 parachutes, and a fuel truck ready when the plane landed. Authorities had no choice. The plane landed in Seattle. The money was delivered. The passengers were released. At this point, it should have been over. But it wasn't. D.B. Cooper kept the crew on board and ordered the plane back into the air. As the aircraft flew into the night, the situation became even more tense. Then, somewhere over the dark forests of the Pacific Northwest, he made his move. He lowered the rear staircase of the plane. Cold air rushed in. No witnesses. No cameras. Just darkness below. And then he jumped into the night, into the unknown. Search teams were deployed across massive areas of forest. Helicopters scanned the terrain. Agents followed every possible lead. But they found nothing. No body, no parachute, no clear trace of where he landed. It was as if he vanished completely. Years passed. Then, in 1980, a small discovery was made. A child found bundles of decaying cash near a riverbank. It matched the ransom money, but it only raised more questions. If he died, where was the rest? If he survived, where did he go? Despite one of the largest investigations in FBI history, his identity was never confirmed. Suspects came and went. Theories were built, and then collapsed. And in the end, the case remained exactly where it started. Unsolved. Today, more than 50 years later, the mystery of D.B. Cooper still stands. A man who boarded a plane, committed the perfect crime, and disappeared without a trace.